we got the Ha sisters speaking only Korean to each other for 24 hours. There are going to be a whole lot of subtitles in this, but it's necessary. So let's find out how this work out for them.
엄청 조용할 오늘 영상은 엄청 조용할
Today's video is going to be very quiet, okay?
경찰 불러 사람들이 아야 Hey cat cakes! Welcome back to our channel! Yay! Excuse us for looking so rough right now. We got out of bed, brushed our teeth, and we are starting the day early and fresh.
Not early at all. It is not early at all, y'all. It is 12 p.m.
But guess what we're doing for this? But guess what we're doing for today's video?
We are speaking in Korean for 24 hours.
Oh my god, we haven't done this video in so
ages.
long, but we randomly thought of this video idea. We want to improve in our Korean speaking skills, and what's better than speaking in Korean for 24 hours too?
Oh, it's gonna be a whole lot of reading. Reading hurts my brain. No, just joking. But I like to focus more on the video, on their faces and the expressions, all that, than the subtitles. But yeah, it's necessary for this challenge they got here. So yeah.
Improve on that. Duh. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Get ready while speaking in Korean, and I'm a little scared that there will be a lot of miscommunications, but we'll figure it out. So.
Okay.
First things first, we're gonna get ready and let's get the day started. Okay, we're gonna start this.
Also, Lana says she's so excited. Literally, I'm the only streamer she's watching, and she's not a big fan, but she saw me on YouTube and has been watching me since. And she said I'm very funny. That's a very charming compliment of you, Lana. I appreciate it absolutely. And yeah, it's wonderful that we found each other. I absolutely enjoy and love these shows we are having all together. Absolutely.
This Korean speaking challenge right now.
In 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, also, you guys have to talk. Like, you can't just be mute the entire time.
Who says?
I say.
Where's the rule book?
Me. You guys have to talk. Otherwise, you guys are not going to improve in Korean. You guys have to, like, actually put an effort to speak in Korean. Ready? 3,
1,
2.
Okay, maybe.
1. This is... Oh.
I'm trying to get the right position here that you can maybe also understand what the Ha sisters are talking about.
Wait, is there gonna be a punishment?
Oh yeah, let's think of a punishment first. Okay, every time you speak in Korean, we get to do Indian pop on you. Like really, really hard. 3, 2, 1. Beep! 안녕.
안녕.
안녕하세요. 진짜로 말해.
오케이, 빨리 준비하러 가자.
어. 잠깐만.
Okay, I think I'm gonna put myself a little bit higher. Then you can also see the subtitles. Yeah, I think that should work.
두 번이나 했잖아. 영어 했어. 영어 두 번이나 진짜 등줘. 뭐 하는 거야? 영어 두 번이나 했잖아. 혼자서 벌칙 만들고. 일어나. 일어나.
내 엄마야?
응. 엄마 전화할게. 일어나.
근데 살살 해야 돼. Like really, really hard.
오케이, 누가 할까? 나 아니면
같이 해야 돼.
세게 하라고 했잖아. 진짜 세게.
아니야.
다시 뒤돌아봐. 오케이.
아 잠깐만. 나 무서워 진짜. 나 무서워. 아니 근데 나 한 마디 해야 돼. 한 마디 말할게. 나 그거 피부병 있어가지고 조심해야 돼.
맨날 이렇게 오래 걸으면 나 이거 안 하고 싶어. Ready? 미안. 나 진짜 살살했어.
오마이. 너무 아파. 아 그건 괜찮아. 그 한국 사람들도 그런 말 하잖아.
준비하러 가자.
오 마이 굿니스. 너무 아파.
우리 가자.
지금 화장하고 우리 일정 보러 준비하러 시작할 거예요. 일정이가 뭐야?
짠.
해야 될 거.
이거 어제 올리브 영에서 이거 머리카락 트리트멘트 받았어요. 10초 만에 실크 머릿결. 저거는 표현, 에펙트, 소리 에펙트.
우리 선크림 어디 있어? 옛날에는 우리 엄마가 한국말을 못하고 영어로만 영어로만 쓰라고 기억나?
But I think it's like it's very good, bro. If you grow up also, like, if it's not inhibiting your mother language, like your main language, like your main tongue, mother tongue, whatever you want to call it, then I think it's very good to grow up bilingual, because I think also that it was scientifically proven that even helps with your brain development. So that makes, let's say, you get smarter through that, but it makes sense because you then learning new things, because a language got every language got its own vocabulary and some sort of training the skill of learning here. So yeah, it's pretty beneficial, and you can use it in everyday life if you go maybe to another country, move there, or have a vacation, whatever. So yeah, but I understand their moms fear that maybe their English wouldn't be that good, but yeah, I think you can manage that. But obviously, if you're living in America and you only teach your children like Korean and then English on the side, not the best decision. The other way around is way more practical.
방금 뭐라고 말했는지 모르겠어.
아니 옛날에 한국말 대신 영어로 계속 하라고 했어. 기억 안 나? 방금 영어였잖아.
아니야.
맞아.
아니야.
방금
아니야.
했잖아. 나 들었어.
뒤로 돌아봐. 안 했어.
들었어.
야, 안 했어.
방금 했잖아. 바보.
잠깐만. 나 뭐 입고 티셔츠 입고.
부정행위.
반칙.
부정행위라고 있어요. 바보들. 이거 완전 반칙이잖아.
Also, Lana says yes, she agrees. And she is very happy that she's able to be fluent in both English and Spanish, and she finds it beautiful that when people have kids, they teach them their mother tongue. Yeah, so Lana concurs with this bilingual stuff. And Tessa said she speaks Danish, English, and a bit of German and Spanish, and she can understand Swedish and Norwegian since it's kind of close to Danish. Wow, you got a whole lot of languages under your belt. That's pretty good. And Lana says she lives in California, but she usually would speak English in public and then Spanish with her family. It makes sense, absolutely. Hopefully you're not that close to LA, Lana. Hopefully you're safe in terms of the wildfires.
그냥
할 거야.
이걸 플렉스를 하면 근육 플렉스 하면 그렇게 나쁘지 않아요.
빨리.
이게 운동하는 척처럼 하나, 둘, 셋.
오케이. 새로운. 새로운 몰라. 이렇게 켜. 여기 안고 있었어. 오 마이. 오늘 이후로 한국말 내 분위기가 좋아.
Lexi says she speaks Dutch, English, French, and understands German, and can pronounce the words because of similar language. Wow. I mean, Miguel's really got a whole lot of languages they can speak or understand. It's impressive. And Lana says she's close to LA. like Los Angeles, and it's horrible of what's going on. But thankfully, it's not even near where she lives. She says, "Okay, that's good to know." And Lexi says, "But of course, Belgium has 3 official languages, so she or they were forced to learn it." Oh, okay. What are the 3 official ones? Like then is it is it like Dutch, English, and French? Those are the 3 official languages that you have to learn as a citizen of Belgium, or if you're growing up there, at least.
내가
너무 따가워.
오늘 하루 종일 비 와요. 근데 하루 종일 안에 있을 거야?
오늘 쇼핑 가는데
이거 어딨어? 큰 거. 근데 이름은 영어 있으면 영어 쓸 수 있어. 이름이니까. 막 Starbucks. 그거는 이름이니까. 근데 스타벅스. 한국 사람들 Starbucks.
It has to sound like yeah, with the Korean accent, right?
오마이갓 얘들아 같이 Starbucks 먹자.
이거 지금 티를 쓰고 있어요.
오늘 쇼핑 가러 갈 건데 쇼핑 가게들이
다 길거리에 있어요.
길거리에 있어서.
Also, Tessa says in Denmark, they also learn German in school from a very young age. And now that she's older, she decided to learn Spanish instead of German. So you got some sort of the basic knowledge for German, or is it like you're absolutely fluent, and you now just want to switch it up and get another language into your language spectrum? And Tessa says since it's in college, there you can decide between German, Spanish, and French, and she decided like took Spanish. And Lana says, yes, you noticed that there are some Korean words where it's an English word, but with the accent. It's very interesting to hear. Yeah, like they some sort of make their own little word out of it, as it seems. And Lana says, you don't get an answer, but do you speak another language besides English? I do, but yeah, maybe at some point I'm gonna also answer this question more specifically. Yeah, but I do, Lana, and I appreciate your question. Absolutely. Keep the questions coming, whatever you want to know. And I will think about if I can answer it at the moment. And Lana said a sneak peek. And I just want to take a look at the messages again, because I also somehow want to remind what language who can speak, if I can manage it. I want to keep it in mind. So Lana says she can speak English and Spanish. She grew up with it. Tessa said she can speak Danish, English, and German. And she is located in Denmark, she said, I think. Lana is then located in California. And Lexi says she speaks Dutch, English, and French. Dutch, English, French. And understands German. Okay, okay, so English, German, Spanish, English. Yeah. Again, I'm trying to get it now. Trying to save it here, and also, yeah, and Alexi's located in Belgium. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, hopefully I can keep it.
나 운동화 사고 싶어.
그리고 현대 백화점 가가지고
근데 먼저 아침 먹어야 돼.
파리바게트 가서 커피랑 빵 사서 먹을 거예요. 근데 저는 현대 백화점 가서 음식 파는데 이름이 뭐지? 푸드 코트 가고 싶어요.
원래 이렇게 해야 돼. 중간에서 웃는 라인 밑으로.
왜?
저렇게 가르쳐줬어. 티리. 이렇게 그 다음에 맞는 색깔이야.
이상하게 안 보이는데.
저거 내 거잖아.
오늘 영상은 엄청 조용할 거예요.
안 싸우고
매일매일 한국말 쓰자.
가울 필요해. 가울.
이틀 전에 제가 생리 시작해서 너무 배가 무서워요.
너무 예민해요. 도와주세요. 도와주세요.
우리 셋 중에서 누가
That's I think also like yes maybe it's some sort of a perk of being a man that you don't have to go through that every month. Like yeah, I bet no woman is looking forward for that time of the month.
제일 예민해져? 생리할 때. 나? 내가? 내가 이틀 전에 생리 있었는데 나 아무거나 안 했잖아. 이틀 전에 생리했었어? 이틀?
2주 전.
2주 전에. 이틀이가
나는 이틀.
이틀은 하나, 둘. 2주.
뿜.
영어를 못.
Lana said you're so lucky not having that. And we have River in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, River. And she says she thinks she has an idea, but she will see if she is right. If she's right when I reveal it. Okay, in terms of my language that I can speak. Okay. Yeah. Would be interesting if you got it right. What you're guessing it is. And Lana says she remembers when she went to Korea and she didn't speak good Korean and she tried saying an English word but with a Korean accent, and surprisingly it actually was a word in Korean which came to a shock for her. Okay, wait a second. You were trying to say an English word with a Korean accent on purpose, and it was actually a Korean word. Like it wasn't like what they said. Was it like what did they say, like Starbucksu or whatever? You maybe said it like that, but it was an actual Korean word, not like the Korean version of its English word. Have I understood you right here?
그래서 노래도 못 불러요. 블랙핑크만 할 수 있어요. 근데 블랙핑크 노래 중에서 영어 가사밖에 몰라요. 조금 알아.
And Lana says yes, that's how they say it in Korean. Like that's really the word for that. There, it's not even an accent thing. It's really also they write it there. Also, if there's a news anchor and they have a report over a Starbucks incident or whatever, they say Starbucksu blah 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 blah. Okay, interesting.
의자 바꿔서 하자.
얘가 제일 잠깐만 앉아 있었어.
이거 오늘은 그냥 컨실러만. Foundation.
It's like Erica got the most sassiness with her hand movement and all that. She also did in the Hear Me Out cake video.
나는 오늘 안 쓸 거예요.
필요하는데.
유튜버 시작할 거예요. 한국 뷰티 유튜버. 오케이 여러분, 오늘은 컨실러 여기에 하면 제일 좋은 결과가 나와요.
What was that, bro?
영어로 할 뻔했어 갑자기.
Okay, she was trying to hold back the English. And also, River says she also last night said she will be back for the boys, but she had a long day, so she wasn't able to. Totally fine, River. Only if you got time for the show and think it's the right thing to do, then be part of it. But still, I appreciate that you were there on the last show, absolutely. And Lexi says the 3 official languages are in Belgium are Dutch, yeah, Dutch, French, and which are primarily spoken, but a very small part of the country speaks German as a first language. So it's their third official language, although a very small part speaks German. Okay, okay. Only 2% in Belgium speak German, but most understand it because loads of words are similar to Dutch, and in school you can choose to learn it. Whereas if you are in a Dutch-speaking school, you learn French from the age 10 till 18, and English from the age 12 till 18. Wow, it's a whole lot of languages that these kids are about to learn. Wow. I mean, some kids really are would love to have these opportunities that they don't maybe get. And okay, but it seems like you have to make this decision, right? Either or, German or French, depending on what speaking school you go. Or can you have all four of them? Like Dutch, yeah, like the main language, and French, like the official ones. But it seems like most of the people in Belgium speak Dutch. Then second place is French, and then you also can choose between French and German. And English is like also. But it's a must, right? English in the Belgium school system. Lana says, same. She has an idea in terms of what my second language is, but she will wait for the moment when I reveal it, and she will comment it before I say it. Yeah, maybe you can, if you're there in this moment where I reveal it, then make your guesses before I will reveal it. It would be very interesting. And Lexi says, if you go to a French-speaking school, you learn Dutch from the age 10 instead of French. Oh, okay. Some sort of, you make this decision, okay, like French is going to be my main language, like the first language. And then at the age of 10, I go into the Dutch learning process. And the other way around. I'm going to go with Dutch, first language. And then after, when I'm 10 years old, I'm going to French. Okay, understand. And also, like, I really appreciate all of these information that Gyals are sharing here with me. It's very interesting. And Tessa says she went to Brussels with her school last year, and she really liked Belgium. Actually, she said. And Lana says most of English words, like Korean stuff. Korean language, most of the English words they pronounce with a Korean accent, and usually with a "su" at the end. It's like Starbucks type of stuff. Oh, we got Aaliyah in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Aaliyah. She said she's just popping in to say hi before she goes to bed, and she hopes that I have a good stream, and we all have a good stream. And it's wonderful that you just also drop by and say hi. Totally appreciate it. And hopefully you have a good night's rest, Aaliyah.
나는 조지오 아마니 브러셔.
And it's a pleasure to have you, Aaliyah, of course, for these few minutes or seconds, if I haven't said it yet.
바를 거예요.
내가 한국말 너무 많이 하면 생각 없이 영어가 나와서 저는 한국말 쓸 때 이렇게 조그맣게 제일 좋은 컨실러는 디오. 저는
That must be concealer or whatever.
제일 요즘 자주 쓰는 컨실러는 란홈
타트 거예요. 제발 이거 타트 브랜드 여행랑 주세요.
브러셔 바르고
머리 진짜 너무 한국말 뭐야? 하얀 노래 갈색?
너 머리카락?
색깔이 너무
밝아? 탈색했으니까
신기해. 막 이런 거 영화잖아. 막
아니야 그거는 그런 식으로 하는 거야.
아니 근데 뭐가 나왔잖아.
그냥 그거는
방금 했잖아. 방금
저거는
그거는 소리 아니 방금 했어 영어로 안 들렸어? 너 했어. 나 들었어. 너도 저번에 했으니까.
근데 너는 괜찮아.
아니 했어 영어로. 너 했잖아. 나 헷갈려. 이거 좋아? 영어로 했으면 들었어. 그거는 영어 말이야.
그거 영어 말이야?
저번에 방금 여기서 혼냈잖아.
잠깐만 나 옷 입고.
Ooh, she grabbed that.
없어요. 앉아. 내가 때리게. 여기.
So no one is getting an Indian bob here? I thought like it was like English, right?
여기.
Oh yeah. Okay, she gets it.
나 쓰러질 거야. 왜 계속 때려? 여러분. 오늘 이후로 한국말 더 잘해줬으면 좋겠다.
근데 우리 이름은 할 수 있지.
아니 나 언니라고 불러야 돼.
근데 왜 이름을 왜 못 써?
그 영어 이름이니까.
정민지. 정아.
너네들 나한테 언니라고 불러야 돼.
그럼 너도 나한테 언니라고 해야 돼. 또 했잖아 방금. 해야 돼.
아니 잠깐만.
But what exactly are their Korean names? Like where are these names? She said like Ying, and some more. I don't know, can't recall it.
너 그냥 영어 안 하면 안 돼?
무서.
아니 근데 씨는 영어 아닌 것 같아.
Wait a second, they have
씨는 영어 아닌 것 같아.
Oxford English. Like yes, a non-standard spelling of yes, representing a pronunciation. So it is English.
영어야. 아니 근데 한국 사람 안 써.
While people in Korea don't directly say yeah in English, they do have equivalent expressions depending on the context, with the most common being iyung, I think, which can be translated as actually yeah or okay in most situations. Okay.
뭐 물어보면
해.
이응 아니면 네. 알았어. 인디언.
현민이가 내 손을 때렸어.
아야 나 손도 아파.
아야. 너무 아파요.
그러면 영어 쓰지 마. 10분 안에 영어 2번이나 썼어요.
And also, Lexi said in terms of Tessa's trip to Belgium, she said she's glad that she enjoyed the trip, although like the Belgians don't like Brussels a lot because it's very different from the rest of Belgium, because it's the most common city. Personally, she enjoys Brugge, I think, Gent or Luik. Those are calmer. Okay, maybe I totally butchered these city names. Hopefully not. Lexi says, yes, they all learn Dutch, French, and English. And it's not a choice. You have to learn those three at school at a certain age. German is a choice, so you are able to learn all four, but don't have to, she says. But what's so different about Brussels? Is it just more busy because you said you like the calmer cities, or is it like some sort of this thing about Brussels that's so off-putting that the most Belgian people don't like it? And also, Tessa also says they went to Brussels because they had a lot about the EU Parliament, and it was during the vote, so it was fitting that they were as they were learning about this. And she would love to see different parts of Belgium as well. And also, Lexi says she says it's still fun sometimes. They forget that Brussels is the capital of the EU and it's so chaotic there. Okay. Lana also says, in terms of the Korean names of the houses, it's because Uni is big sister in Korean. Okay. And in Korea, instead of saying their name, you call them like uni or uni because it's also a show of respect. But you don't only use uni for your older sisters, you use it for any girl that's other than you. Okay. So also maybe your best friend, you call your best friend uni or uni. And also, and Lana also says, oh, you only say uni to females, makes sense, like the big sister thing, right? And not guys, there's another name you called the guys, but you forgot. Is then also some term in terms of big brother, then? Like the comparison to that in terms of the male version. And oh, so Lana said she didn't mean like other than you, like other people, just older. Okay. Oh, we got that girl in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you. That girl, she said she's late and she's sorry. Don't be sorry. It's totally fine. I totally appreciate that you still make it, even if it's just for 1 second. And River says, like, uni means older sister. And River said, like, uni. River, you said also that you did really enjoy Korean food, right? So you also got a lot of love for Korea, if I recall it right. And River says uni means older sister and can only be used by girls to another girl. Oh, okay. So also only girls can say that. While girls call older brother oppa, I think. Boys call older sister nuna and call older brother hyung. Okay, it's interesting. Wow. Yeah, a whole lot of culture here we got in this video. I enjoy it. And Lana says, yes, it's correct what River said. And also Lana says, yes, Korean food is delicious.
누가 이거 포기하면
돈 줘야 돼. 돈 줘야 돼.
100불.
100불씩? 한 사람당 100불?
나 파리바게 가서 빵 먹고 싶어요. 빵하고 커피, 빵하고
그럼
커피.
제가 선배 맘에 탕탕 후루후루 탕탕탕 후루루루
마라탕 사주세요. 뭐? 그러면 탕후루도요? 뭐?
그런데 제가 선배 맘에 탕탕 후루루루
Okay, it was some sort of a Korean song, as it seems.
괜찮아. 이거 너무
진해?
아니
Or maybe some sort of a nursery rhyme, maybe.
이거 너무 안 너 얼굴이랑 안
올려?
너무
색깔이?
너무
그 게임 같아. 퍼즐 게임.
너무 밝아.
이게? 밝아?
아니 이거
컨시얼러가?
얼굴이
탔어?
얼굴이 탔으니까 이제 안 맞는 것 같아. 너무 하얘 보여. 내 거 써봐.
싫어.
왜? 내가 NARS 거야.
너무 두꺼워.
아니 이건 좋아. 이건 진짜 얇고 좋아. 근데 왜 더 하고 있어? 벌써.
Okay, again.
이건 내가 NARS 거야.
너무 두꺼워.
아니 이건 좋아. 이건 진짜 얇고 좋아. 근데 왜 더 하고 있어? 벌써 있는데.
Is it some sort of a? I also just learned about this format that's out there, like this get ready with me. That's some sort of get ready with me, right? Like you're getting whatever, putting on your makeup, putting on your dress or whatever you got, clothing for the day and for whatever event you're going or meeting, right? That's some sort of a get ready with me. Lana says yes, it is, as it seems.
한국말로 뭔지 몰라요.
And River also says Korean and Japanese have words specific to gender. So like in terms of also you as a girl can only say this older sister word as a girl to another girl, all that, and men got their own version of that.
아니 이거 이름 말고 막 이제는 아니면 막 뭐 말하고 있는데 다른 거 말하고 싶으면 어쨌든
Again, what she said?
이거 이름 말고 막 이제는 아니면 막 뭐 말하고 있는데 다른 거 말하고 싶으면 어쨌든 우리 틱톡에서 get ready
Yeah, they just said it. Get ready with me on TikTok. There it is.
to me 한국말 버전으로 했으면
우리 셋 다.
저는 화장 거의 다 했습니다. 우리 카메라한테 존댓말 해야 될까? 아니면
야!
한국말 요? 요가 조금 더 편하지?
네. 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 네.
아, 근데 영어로 막
What is he doing with her tongue, bro?
아니 막 이렇게 할 때 막 영어로 뭐야? 그 입 막 이거 하는 거는 뭐야? 원래 이거 뭔지 알아? 근데 이거 한국말 사람들은 안 쓰면 하고 쓰면 근데
막 사운드 에펙트?
이렇게 하면 근데 한국 사람들 안 쓰면 그러면
한국말 아니야?
왜?
근데 저걸 우리한테 더 어렵잖아.
너도 그렇게 할 수 있어? 근데
그냥 기다려. 기다려 그러면. 이따가 너한테
계속
안 좋아.
하면 한국말 아니잖아.
뭐가 근데?
그거는 막
오케이.
그거 그렇게 하면 안 돼?
막
그런 거는 한국 사람들 그거 안 쓰잖아. 말 써.
쓰나요?
No, Koreans do not typically say uh-huh in the same way as English speakers. They have their own verbal expressions that convey agreement or understanding, which might sound similar in certain contexts, but are not direct translation of uh-huh. Okay.
코멘트 해주세요. 엄마는 그거 안
한국
써.
사람한테 물어보자 오늘. 저기요. 쓰냐요? 사운드 에펙트야.
아, 한국 버전으로는 그거야. 이렇게 쓰잖아. 우리 말할 때 맨날 그렇게 하잖아.
이렇게 해야 돼.
엄마도 이렇게 많이 써. 맞아. 그렇게.
사운드 에펙트도 한국말로 써야 돼요.
우리 지금 레벨이 어려운.
I like these Korean versions of the English words, bro. Like what she said with level,
에펙트도 한국말로 써야 돼요.
우리 지금 레벨이
level이.
어려운 레벨. 이거 비디오 너무 많이 찍어서 오늘은 제일 어려운 거 할 거예요.
제일 어려운 버전. 아니고.
맞아. 근데 그거 하면 벌적이 8만 할 수 있어요.
오케이. 아주 얇게 블러쉬를 거예요.
And Lexi says Brussels is a very different culture. Like 70% are migrants, and it's the highest crime rate in Belgium, in the city, by a lot in comparison to different cities where it's very safe. Okay, so it's really about, seems like, about the crime and the criminals in the city. The Lexi is, that's pretty off-putting, that's understandable. And also, she says, like with the other cities or different cities, different from Brussels, it's very safe. And nothing against the migrants, she says, but a lot of them aren't respectful, neither have their culture. And the city is really clean and very dense in population, she says, like Brussels, at least it's very clean. And it's very different to the rest of Belgium. Ask anyone in Belgium, the least favorable city is Brussels. Some other stuff as well. Isn't really clean, Lexi said. Okay, she corrected herself. It isn't really clean. Okay. The other thing is, when I think at least, if you, let's say, move to another country, and I don't necessarily think you have to 100% adapt the new culture. You should 100% respect the culture in this new country that you move to. That's an absolute no-brainer, that you should respect the new culture you're living there, but it doesn't mean you have to adapt 100% of it. You can also keep your own culture, but respect the one you're living in this country. And I think with this respect also comes that you learn the language of this country in which you're living at. Like the most of your lifetime that you're spending there, you should be able to speak this language. That you're able to communicate with these people. Because as a human being, you have to communicate. And it's like a big part of it is also the words that you say verbally. You know, again, maybe you can get it through with some sign language and whatever, but bro, again, I think it's mandatory if you really move to a country that's your new location where you're living, the biggest part of your life. Learn the language, bro. I think it's disrespectful if you're really making the move to another country and for years, decades, maybe for the rest of your life, you don't make the effort to learn this language. I think that's just disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. In terms of the country and the people that are living there. It's some sort of, yeah, not even really making the effort to being able to communicate with people, because you have to communicate with human beings. It is like that, bro. And so you also have to use words often to communicate with other people. And yeah, I think that's mandatory. That's extremely important, bro. That's extremely important. And you don't have to be this 100% perfectly mother tongue level of this new language, but learn it that you really are able to communicate in a proper way. I think that's what I'm saying. But I don't think you have to change your religion and maybe some cultural things that you grew up with, or it's like your blood and where you from. You don't have to throw that away. But again, respect also the culture there. Yeah, this is just my take on that.
여러분, 제 머리카락 엄청 길어요. 오늘 미용실 가서 자를까요? 아니,
제발 자르세요.
조금만 자르고, 그리고 그 매직 스트레이트.
내국말로 하자.
이건 한국말 뭐야? 이거는 눈썹이면 이건 뭐야? 속눈썹. 우리는 같이 5일 남아있어요. 같이 있는 시간. 너무 신났어요. 우리 5일 안에 한국 떠나요.
많이 쇼핑하고 올리브영에서
다 사야 돼요.
기분이 좋아요. 올리브영에서 다 사고 집에 와서 다 쓰는 거.
편의점 가는 거 많이 가야 돼요. 오늘 쇼핑해서 갔다 와가지고 홀 해줄게요.
그래서 많이 사줄게요. 홀이 재밌게. 내가 사고 싶은 게 아니고 홀 재밌게 해야 돼서 많이 사줄게요.
여기 사는 한국 사람들이 우리 영상 본다고 올 때마다 너무 놀라워요.
근데 말이 통하지 않아요. 한국 사람들이니까 우리가 어떻게 대답을 해야 되는지 몰라서 진짜요? 감사합니다만 말해요.
와우이야. 우와우. 후. 저 다 했어요.
저도 다 했어요. 완성. 오늘은 컨실러, 컨투어, 속눈썹, 블러셔만 했어요. 그럼 저는 옷 갈아입을게요.
그거 뭐였지? 그거 하자. 하나, 둘, 셋. 준비 다.
So now where they're going? Going out to eat. I like the skirt of Evelyn. Like it's some sort of maybe a silky fabric or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
됐어요. 예.
Or is it? Is it? Looked a little bit shiny with the light, but.
저 머리카락 너무 싫어요. 너무 어지러워. 정신없어요. 티셔츠로 갈아입었어요. 다들 준비됐나요?
Lana says yes, it's silk. Okay, thank you. I've seen it right. Lana confirmed it. And also Tessa says that's kind of same what Lexi said about Brussels. Tessa said that's kind of same with Copenhagen and Denmark compared to the rest of Denmark. Okay, it seems like the capitals of Tessa's and Lexi's countries are not that popular when it comes to the citizens of this country. And Lexi says she agrees. I think maybe in terms of what I might be my little speech about this culture thing, or maybe also with the Tessa what she said.
너무 배고파서 어지러워요.
가자. 키 있어? 다들 갑시다요. 오늘 옷 살 거야.
What are they going offer for some cupcakes or some coffee?
어지러워요.
가자. 키 있어? 다들 갑시다요.
No. Okay.
오늘 옷 살 거야? 화장품 살 거야? 아니면 신발 살 거야? 옷.
No, they said they going shopping when they were making their makeup, right?
말,
Yeah, also Lana said they're going shopping. Yeah, thank you, Lana.
비행기,
차.
그냥 대한민국 다 살 거예요.
오늘 바비큐 먹자. 오늘은 맛있는 고기 먹으러 갈 거예요. 왜냐면 며칠 동안은 계속
Oh, okay, they're still in South Korea, they said, or they're like there for 5 days, they said.
편의점이랑 배달 음식만 먹고 있었어요. 왜냐면 그 챌린지 때문에. 근데 오늘은 드디어 고기를 먹을 수 있어요. 오늘부터 계속 고기 먹을 수 있어요. 아침이다. 아니 점심이야. 우리 아직 아무것도 안 먹었어. 빵 먹으러 갈까요? 파리바게트 바로 저기.
Like, but in the Hear Me Out cake video, they were back in the US, right? And now they're again back in South Korea, because I also reacted to the My Sisters Control My Life for 24 Hours video I reacted to, and they were also in South Korea, but it was like a month back then. They're often in South Korea, as it seems.
저는 샌드위치 살 거예요. 저는 이거 샐러드 살 거예요. 작년에 우리 이거 다 샀어. 막 이거 다. 작년에 이거 매일매일 먹었어. 아니 이거는 맛있을 것 같아. 나는 이거 가지고 나 이거 어렸을 때 이거 많이 먹었어. 나 너무 배고파요. 여기서 먹고 가요. 여기 파스타 있어.
연구 좀 필요하세요?
아니요, 괜찮아요. 자리가 없어. 여기 앉을까? 이게 우리 아침이에요. 이거 먹어볼게요. 한국 사람들이 말할 때 것처럼 해야 돼. 이건 내 거예요. 이건 제 거예요. 그리고 요번 챌린지는 24시간 동안 진짜로 한국말 쓸 수 있어. 왜냐면 여기 있는 사람들이 다 한국말 쓰니까. 왜냐면 미국에서 이 챌린지 했을 때는
Wait a second, what she said?
요번 챌린지는 24시간 동안 진짜로 한국말 쓸 수 있어. 왜냐면 여기 있는 사람들이 다 한국말 쓰니까. 왜냐면 미국에서 이 챌린지 했을 때는 밖에서 뭐 주문 나오면 영어로
Makes sense, yeah.
잠깐 써야 됐었잖아. 근데 이제는 24시간 동안 할 수 있어요. 먹어볼게요. 다 먹었습니다. 우리는 지금 왜 애교했어? 평범하게.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself here. Like that, yeah. Yeah.
평범하게. 우리는 지금 거기 어디지? 오니츠카 신발 매장에 왔습니다. 카드로 결제할게요.
영수증 드릴까요?
아니요. 와, 너 한국말 진짜 잘한다. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. 여기 도착했습니다.
Okay, going some shoe shopping here. Lana says yes, they were in New York when they filmed the Hear Me Out cake video, and they sometimes visit Korea for a couple days or even weeks. Okay, okay. Yeah, also, yeah, I think also I learned it in the very first reaction I made to them, that they live in New York, or located there. Yeah, and you know, that's what I think is so interesting, because we also talked about the Sterniola triplets, like moving from Boston, you know, like east side, to LA for their career, like the other side of the country, because they felt like, okay, that's the right move for the career. I think that's how it was. And the Haas sisters said, like, no, we're gonna stay in New York, but they're also very successful. I don't know for how long the Haas sisters are doing that, but they already got also 4 million subscribers. So it seems like it isn't always necessary to move to LA to be a very, very successful influencer. And it's they're not that far away from the Sterniola triplets. Like Sterniola triplets 7 million. They got over 4 million, the Haas sisters. Maybe they hadn't had to make the sacrifice to move from home.
가자. 나 이거 나 이거 사. 신발 저기 뒤에 더 있네. 이 색깔 하고 싶어?
몰라, 근데 이 스타일만
이거 핑크 색깔은 요즘 이게 유행이야? 이거 초록 색깔 예쁘다.
Also, River says she remembers the first time she saw a clip of the Haas sisters. They were eating in a Korean convenience store, and a Korean woman had been harassing them. And Lana says yes, she was about to mention this. It was a crazy video. She was shook, and she just wouldn't. This woman that was harassing the Haas sisters wouldn't stop harassing them, even when the Haas sisters were ignoring her. Is it just a short clip, or is it a part of a whole video? And would it be interesting to react to? then yeah, feel free to recommend it. If you get any Half Sisters recommendations, feel free to comment in the YouTube comment section below this video. Because yeah, I really think I'm gonna make more reactions to the Half Sisters. Also, if there is some sort of a demand of me guys and gals out there that got a favorite video or whatever, or think that would make a good reaction, let me know. I appreciate the recommendations of every one of my beloved UDYZYZ enjoyers out there.
이런 거는 귀엽잖아.
이거 약간 볼링 신발 있지? 볼링 신발. 그 신발 같아.
근데 이것도 다른 야. 우리 너무 신기하고 있는 거야.
이거 팔 내봐.
왜 팔만 하고 있어?
밖에 나가서 계속 영어해요.
Just imagine them doing the Indian bob like in the public, bro. That would be attention pulling.
너 밖에 나가서 인디언 밥 신발 보여줘봐. 어떤 거 하고 싶어? 우리 신발 가게 나와가지고 또 다른 데 갈 거예요.
다른 데 갈
거예요.
마음에 드는 운동화가 있는데 혹시 몰라서 다시
다른 데 한번
먼저
가보고 또 다시 거기 들릴 거예요.
여기에 귀여운 옷가게들도 많이 있을 것 같아요. 다른 운동화. 너도 운동화 사.
쇼핑. 현민이 요거 이 폰케이스 샀어요. 네일 색깔이랑 이거 카드와
Wait a second. She bought a new phone? No, phone case.
이 폰케이스 샀어요. 네일 색깔이랑 이거 카드와
Oh.
유포리아에서
아니야.
유포리아 누구야? 유포리아에서 같이 생겼어.
The actor of Euphorica? Is this a movie?
유포리아
Euphoria. What movie is this? Euphoria?
누구야? 유포리아에서 같이 생겼어.
여기 한국 사람들 들어가는 게 보이니까 가자.
And also in the chat on Twitch, River says, like in terms of the harassing lady in this video, of the hostesses, the hostesses were laughing it off, but they must have been pretty scared, because what if it escalated? Lana says no, like in terms of the length of the video, the duration, it's not no, it's like 5 to 7 minutes long. Is it on their main channel, or was it like a fan upload or whatnot? Lana says, and the rest of the video, they just go about their day. Okay. River says she thinks it was part of a vlog, okay? And she just doesn't know which or if it was a standalone video. Lana says it was the eating only Korean food for 24 hours video. Oh, okay. It's a show, like Euphoria. It's a show. Zendaya is in it and other celebrities. It's a good show, but if you do watch it, beware. There's a lot of not PG parts. And also Tessa says Euphoria is a series with Zendaya and a lot of other actors. Okay. Is it some sort of like a reality, not in terms of reality show, but is it some sort of a close to reality show in terms of the fiction here, or is it like is it sci-fi, or is it medieval or whatever? Yeah. And Tessa, you think it's a teenage drama? Okay, makes sense. So it's present. And okay, but okay, it seems like this is the vlog, Korean food for 24 hours only. Okay, if someone recommends it and all that, think that's a good recommendation, I definitely will put it on the list.
이런 거 예쁘다. 너무 비즈니스 캐주얼이라서 이런 거 이따가 어디 걸릴 것 같아. 오, 나 여기서 뭐 사고 싶어.
You know, I think just want to say it. I think it's so interesting how also fashion is evolving to some sort of, but also is some sort of a circular process, because we just seen this one zip hoodie with all of these yeah, was ripped open, all that, the stuff. And it seems to be on vogue at the moment, at least in Korea at the moment. And it's maybe you know these when it's first, maybe that's more understandable, this example when it comes to those ripped jeans or ripped pants, you know, like on the knee or whatever, on the thigh or whatever, it got some ripped parts to it. There was such a 80s thing, you know, so it was such a rock thing. And it's so interesting how it came back about the 2010s, about this decade. And like the 80s came back in 2010, and guess what? In the 2020s, the 90s came back with fashion, with hairstyles, all of that. And it's so interesting how it somehow always goes in this circular motion, circular process, the fashion. That some sort of a decade of whatever, how far back it is, it comes back. So yeah, then let's do the math. Like when we go into 2030, 2030, then maybe the 2000s come back, you know? Like these, I think most people would remind the 2000s of this very big hip hop impact on fashion, like big baggy pants, very extra large t-shirts, like very wide clothing. And yeah, let's see how this will turn out. And or maybe there will be a complete restart or whatever. Maybe we're beginning from the 50s now, maybe in 2030. Maybe then it goes back to the 50s, and 2040 will be like the 60s, and again maybe like this. It's gonna be interesting, bro.
이 매장을 봤습니다. 약간
내가 좋아할 것 같아.
힙한 옷들. 이런 거 예쁘고. 근데 미국 가서 쓸 것 같아? 샀어요. 현민이 지금 기 뚫러 가요. 기 어디에서 뚫까요?
And also, Lana says in terms of this Euphoria show, it's a teen drama and a psychological drama. It talks about struggles with addictions and all that, but it's actually really good. There's a lot of drama, and it shows you some struggles that teens go through. And also, Lana says the 2000s are slowly coming back. She sees many people dressing that way. Seems like it's maybe coming over the new within the next few years, and then maybe at 2030 it's at the peak. Because we got 5 more years for the next decade. And also, we got Audrey in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Audrey. She said sorry she's late. Don't be sorry. It's absolutely fine. I appreciate that you're here now, Audrey. And we got a whole lot more on the list today. So you're about to see a lot on the live. We got RF on the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, RF. And RF is asking what I'm watching, and is it the Haas Sisters? It is indeed. And she says she didn't know I watched the Haas Sisters. Yeah, I found them like a week ago. Some of me Guys and Gyals recommended them. So then I was trying out their content, reacting to it, and it is appealing, I have to say. And she says she will have to leave now. She just came to say hi. It's wonderful that you just had a few moments on this show, being part of it. I appreciate. RF says, who's the oldest? It's like Evelyn is the oldest, I've learned. Erica is the middle child, and Emily is the youngest, right?
세 번째 거?
네 번째 거.
네 번째 거. 원래 있었는데 닫았어. 다시 할까?
아니, 그냥 세 번째 거만 해.
돈만 찍을게.
She wasn't that amused what maybe the bill said, giving her card away.
잠깐만 뺄게요.
Oh no, it's maybe because they placed it in. But they didn't shot the ear hole. It was just putting it in.
괜찮은 것 같은데?
괜찮아요? 네. 아니면 좀 밑으로 깔까요?
거기 뜨는 거는 안 아프죠?
사람마다 다르긴 한데 부상하는 정도? 저는 제일 아팠어요.
저도요.
끝점이 제일 아팠어요. 근데 안 아프실 수도 있어요. 못 풀려고 말하는
No, they're gonna pierce it. They're gonna pierce it.
이거 빨리 해줄 수 있어요?
빨리 할 거예요.
Oh my gosh.
움직이면 안 돼요. 앞에 보고.
이 카운터 해줄 수 있어요?
어?
카운트 이거 하나, 둘,
하나, 둘, 셋.
그렇게 하면 더... 다 했네. 내가 지금 긴장하고 있어. 아야. 봐봐.
That was so easy.
Oh.
둘이 다. 아니 나도 예이. 아 나 등여 아무나. 아야.
근데 기들었어요.
됐어? 너무 빠른데 귀걸이 넣을 때가 아팠어.
짠.
귀여운 가게들 너무 많아.
우리 방금 쇼핑 한 2시간 동안 걸어 다니다가 너무 배고파가지고 현대 백화점에서 밥 먹으러 갈 거예요.
밥 먹고 또 쇼핑 가러. 근데
Well, you have to eat something, right? If you're that exhausted after shopping.
2시간 동안 걷고 쇼핑했는데 많이는 안 했어요. 제가 제일 많이 쇼핑했어요.
오늘 밤에 홀 할 거예요.
백화점에 운동화 더 있으면 저기 해볼래. 다시 보니까
Okay, I'm trying to position myself at this right and then also read what they're saying.
내가 많이는 안 했어요. 제가 제일 많이 쇼핑했어요.
오늘 밤에 홀 할 거예요.
백화점에 운동화 더 있으면 저기 해볼래. 다시 보니까 내가 입었는 운동화가 예뻤어.
지금 입술 바르고 있습니다. 나도 한번 발라볼래.
발림이 이상해.
왜? 저는 원래 입술 오버라인은 잘 안 해요. 왜냐면 하면 좀 늙은 느낌이 나가지고. 근데 난 이 색깔이 별로야.
너한테 안 어울려.
너가 아니고 언니라고 불러.
너무 진해. 어떡해.
나는 별로.
나는 이 색깔 하면 그냥 입술 컬러
색깔.
올리브영에서 이거 립밤
And also, already says, I got it right with the ages of the sisters. And Tessa says Denmark has its own style. She feels it's a bit of everything. Copenhagen is also known for the fashion. Like if you go out in the streets, everyone is dressed up. A lot of foreigners also feel underdressed, while for Danes it's everyday dress up. Okay, like it seems like the foreigners, Tessa is saying, feel underdressed because the Danes like got this higher standard of being dressed up. And also Rura says she definitely prefers manual needle piercing than a gun piercing. What makes you prefer it more? And in terms of the pain or whatever, or Lana says same. The manual needles honestly doesn't hurt at all. Okay, this is what Lana says. That's her reason for it. Tessa says she only tried gun piercings, and she doesn't think it was that bad. And yeah, but I think like overall, if you go into the capitals of most cities, wherever you live in, like, or not necessarily capitals, but if you, let's say, go into because like, okay, again, not necessarily capitals, but if you go to, let's say, LA, but then New York is, or like Miami, or but also like maybe Paris, obviously Paris, or London, or Berlin, or like Moscow, like there I think there's always so much zeitgeist in there and culture that it is some sort of like default that the fashion is very, let's say, maybe unique or very recent or very, let's say, also spectacular, if you can phrase it like that. I think that it comes some sort of with these very, very big, or let's say impactful, let's say, cities.
세상에서 제일 좋아하는 곳이 어디야? 내 침대. 은행 통장. 나 침대.
What she said?
세상에서 제일
The favorite place in the world.
좋아하는 곳이 어디야? 내 침대. 은행 통장.
Bank account, the favorite place.
나 침대. 강아지들이랑 파티해.
파티?
친구들이랑
노는데?
나는 바닷가? 아니야 바닷가 안 좋아해.
내 옷장? 아니? 그럼 내 걸 그만 입어. 이거 너무 커.
여러분 이거 보세요.
이게 너무 커. 이 발가락 다 보여요. 그래서 그만 입으라고.
뭐라고?
깜짝 놀랐어, 현민이가.
왜?
Bro, that sounded a little bit like Chuck Norris.
뭐라고?
깜짝 놀랐어, 현민이.
Yeah, a little bit like Chuck Norris.
왜?
너무 못생겨서.
도착했습니다. 쇼핑. 지금 비 오고 있어. 닦아줄게요.
Like in the chat on Twitch, like River says the pain. Yeah, it's the pain. That's why she prefers the needles, not the guns. She says the gun piercing feels like the hole wants to close, so it stings more than manual. Tessa says anyone here that has a helix that can tell her if it hurts really bad. And also the Lana says, like, wait a second, the helix, I mean, not too big in the tattoo or piercing game, whatever, is like the helix like here, or is it like on the nose, like a nose ring? I think the helix is here, right? Like in between the eyes, the piercing. And Lana says for her, even though the gun isn't painful at all, it's pretty unhygienic and also isn't accurate. Okay. Of where they draw the dot to put the needle in. For her, the manual honestly isn't accurate of where they draw the dot to put the needle in. For her, the manual honestly isn't painful at all as well. Then again, she has a high pain tolerance and she likes how accurate it is as well as hygienic. Okay. Understand. And Rua says she got her done with a manual needle. The pain isn't that bad also, she said. And also Audie also got her with a needle. Seems like that's the way to go, the manual way. Audie says she has a lot. Tessa says yes, she might get this one for her birthday in terms of the helix, I think. Lana says no, it's your ear. Like the helix is on the ear. Okay. Tessa says it's the top part of your ear. She doesn't know how to explain it. Like where it's not that flashy, right? Just where, yeah. And Lana says, yeah, it's like the top part of it. Yeah, low-key kind of hard to explain, but it's at the top of the ear where the point part of your ear is. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, like some sort of the highest place of your ear, whereas there's like essentially no flesh or fat or whatever, like it's on top of the thing. Yeah, like that of the ear, I think. Yeah.
그럼 먼저 갈까?
Thanks for elaborating.
지하철에 가서 밥 먹으러 먼저 일단 갈 거예요. 너무 배고파서. 맞습니다. 여기 먹을 거 너무 많아요. 불러볼까? 냉면? 냉면? 여기 먹을 게 너무 많아요. 여기 살국수. 나는 짜장면 먹을 거야. 나도 짜장면. 너도 짜장면?
나는 많이 안 배고프니까 나 그냥 샌드위치 사면 안 돼?
안녕하세요. 짜장면 2개랑요. 탕수육은 1인분 탕수육 살 수 있나요? 단품으로 하나. 네. 하나로. 네. 어제도 짜장면 어제도 짜장면 어제도 짜장면 먹었는데 오늘도 또 짜장면. 감사합니다.
저는 이거 먹을 거예요. 너가 좋네. 어떻게 하는지 몰라.
어떤 거 먹고 싶어?
요거? 드리아 타코
하나 주세요.
어디서 하는 거야?
여기서 드리아 타코 하나 주문 여기서 하는 거예요? 국수요?
아, 국수 있는 거요?
있는 걸로.
네.
나 애기 열 있어.
Oh, she has baby fever. Maybe Mystery Man will make a baby with Evelyn soon. Does someone know how long Evelyn and Mystery Man, like the Australian entrepreneur dude, for how long they're a couple so far? Like, yeah, how many years they get under their belt in their relationship?
들을 땐못 멈춰. 계속 하고 싶어.
소독은 조금 사야 될 것 같은데 약국에서.
소독하지 말래. 그리고
처음으로 들려. 소독하지 말라고.
왜냐면 건조해진다고 해서.
아예 안 하라고.
나 이거 갖고 싶어.
나도.
근데 막 해도 티가 안 나서
멀리 했잖아.
어떤 틱톡에는 막 여기 디자인을 해. 어떤 여자는 막 이거 가졌어.
나비.
이거 가졌어. 나 애기 갖고 싶어.
가져.
Oh, she wants a baby.
그래서 그 주사 알지?
But wait a second, she's born 1999, so she's 25, so or 20 becomes 26 this year. Yeah, the thing is, like, just my impression of it, and it also makes sense somehow, that most women like to have a baby or become a mother around in between 23 and 28. That's like the main time where most women get a baby or start a family, or also really want to have a baby. But also, yeah, it makes sense, like, biologically, because I think I heard this a lot of women, that they are scared the older they get, that there maybe then a miscarriage happen, and maybe there's something then health-wise not there's something wrong health-wise with the baby the older they get. And yeah, that's also makes sense. They want that, but also I think like some sort of like maybe you can call it instincts or whatever. I think like this instinct, if you want to call it instinct, to become a mother is like the strongest, I think, also with women in between 23 to 28, something like that.
맛있어? 먹어봐. 이거
Bro, I have to say, like, the noodle game, obviously, the noodle game in these Asian countries, bro, it's pretty good, bro. It's interesting. I would try some of these Korean noodles. Not spicy ones, but well seasoned. I like well seasoned. I would try those.
맛있어?
잘 먹었습니다.
음식 다 먹고 어디 가지?
쇼핑하러
쇼핑하러 가요. 쇼핑하러
탕이 아니고 스웨이.
And checking on the chat. Oh, we got Lena on the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, Lena. She said she's late and she had singing lessons for an hour and 30 minutes. Cool. You're a singer. That's interesting. And she said she loves spicy noodles. Yeah, if for me, if when it's too hot or too spicy, you know, like where you got this burning sensation, I don't know, bro. and I'm out of there. But it's healthy. Eating spicy is healthy. We already talked about this in another stream. What was the term? I think River said it. It was capsicum. This part of this spicy hot food, the component that's very healthy for your blood vessels. I think also for digestion, and it also like it's scientifically proven that it kills cancer cells. So yeah, so a good thing to do if you can manage to burn. And also, Audrey says she regrets getting her back dermal because it was so painful and it can only stay for 2 years, she said. And Lana says, yes, the same. She said hers took 2 weeks. Like in terms of the healing process, I think, with the helix she's talking about. And Ruth says, in terms of the helix, it's the top part of the cartilage. Okay. I like this. That's a specific term for it that we were searching for. Lana says, or the Miguels were searching for. And Lana says, that piercing looks painful. And Audrey says, after 2 years, it's close up, so she went through all the pain for nothing. Oh. And Lana says, there's flesh, it's kind of hard to explain. And Lana says, Lana says she searched it up. If you can right now. No, wait a second. No, she said if I can right now or after the stream. She said so sorry. She's bad at explaining things. Okay, then we search up the thing, but I think we already got it explained here pretty good. I think. Lana says she doesn't know exactly, but the kind of way the hostess, I think they kind of went public. Like 3 or 4 months. Oh no, the couple with the mystery man, the Australian entrepreneur, the boyfriend of Evelyn. Lana says they went public like 3 to 4 months ago, she believes. But from what she has seen on the internet, they have known for each other for a few years. Okay, and she also says she wanna have a baby. Like Lana also says she herself wants to have a baby when she's 25 or 26. She just don't want to have one after the age of 30. She still want to be and feel young once her kids are teens or older. Maybe, yeah, also some people like don't want to be like seen as the granddad of their children when they are like the dad or the mom, not the grandmother. They don't want to have people think that or whatever. Or maybe even being able to go to the playground with their children without having some aches or whatever, not being too old. But I think also, at least as a man, with the woman again biologically there are some risks. And River also said it's riskier in your 30s. Some also want to be a bit closer in age with their babies when they grow up. Also, yes, she says this with the age, but also said with the riskier. And the thing is, again, it makes totally sense with women that they get their babies, in the 20s, somewhere in the 20s. But I think also with men, it's also, I think, let's say, totally fine, because I think a man also even in his 50s can easily, if he ain't got any health issues or fertility issues going on, that on the side. But I think even a regular healthy man can also easily impregnate a woman in his 50s. So it's like for men, they got more time to become a father. I think they got a bigger window for that. And I think, it's also totally fine if a man says like, okay, if he becomes a dad in his 20s, okay. But I think it's also totally fine if a man becomes a dad when he's 50, because again, maybe he then will be the old dad and maybe seen as a grandpa. But I think people should care less about people from the outside seeing them as a grandpa and not as a dad. But I think also what again, maybe then they're a little bit older, not that fit anymore. But if you also keep your life like in a healthy and fit way, you can also be pretty healthy and pretty fit in your 50s and also 60s and 70s maybe. Yeah, if you put in the effort in your younger years, and it pays out in the your retirement years. But I also think like one benefit is when you're a 50-year-old man, and hopefully you had learned a lot of lessons until then, and had a whole lot of life experience, then you also are so much wiser than maybe your 20-year-old self or your 30-year-old self. As a 50-year-old man, if you live your life the right way, I think you get a whole lot of wisdom, and it would be also very beneficial for your son or your daughter, that they could also benefit from this well of wisdom that you created over your whole lifetime as a dad and a man. I think so. There's also some benefits, I think, that come with that, as a man becoming also a dad in your little bit older years.
카드 잠깐만. 저거 영어였어. 사운드 effect였어.
Again, but also there would be a little bit of a sacrifice, maybe, because you maybe, depending when your children become children, you maybe not experiencing and having time with your grandchildren. That can be the case. But again, there's always a flip side to the coin, right?
야, 영어 한국어로 교육 단어 안 써. 시끄러워. 가자. 사람들한테 민폐돼.
한번 때려.
손한 개.
Yeah. They don't pull through with the Indian bob in the public.
그냥 해. 빨리.
Lena asks in the live stream chat on YouTube that if I consider doing IRL videos in the future. That's an interesting question, Lena. That's a very interesting question. Maybe at some point in the future, but I clearly doesn't see it in the near future. Clearly not in the near future, but maybe at some point in the future, Lena, that can happen. And we got Coyote in the live stream on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, Coyote. I'm gonna check also on River also said in the Twitch chat, it was capsicum, the component of these spicy foods that is so healthy. And Audrey says she wants a baby at 21 to 25 because she wants to grow up with her child, if that makes sense. Tessa says she has to go to cheer practice now. She will see everyone next time. It was wonderful to have you, Tessa, and have hopefully a wonderful time at your cheer practice now. And hopefully your coach won't push your limits too hard, as you said last time, provoking maybe even some injuries. Hopefully you will stay safe, Tessa. And Lana says, I think she said same in terms of Audrey's take, I think, becoming a mom. Audrey, I think I said she wished she was in cheer. And she said also, Audrey said, take me with you, in terms of Tessa. And Audrey said also, or with 20, she also would like to become mom with 20 years old, she said. And Lana says she has cheer. No, she's also in terms of cheerleading, not in terms of becoming a mother. As she says, she has cheer and softball practice starting Thursday. And she enjoyed her vacation. And Tessa says she just found out she's going to be on a mat for a huge cheer competition in April this year. It's so far away in Florida and she's so excited. Wow, in Florida. Wow. And you said that you are located in Denmark, right? That you're traveling over the pond. That's a big journey that you're making for this competition. That's cool. And already said the like ballet and figure skating is hindering her, I think, from the cheerleading. Maybe that would be too much. But it also seems like you're very into the, let's say, quote unquote dancing, or like artistic dancing. Ballet, cheerleading maybe also. And figure skating is like maybe you can call it ballet on ice, right? Maybe. But that's your thing, as it seems, Audrey. River says, for men, their frontal lobe has to be fully formed first. No offense, she said. And Audrey says she wished she had chosen All-Star. And her sister does it. Okay. How does your sister like it? Lexi says most of Europor have kids later than in the US. She means talking about European people, I think. Yeah, Europor. And bro, my yeah, she Lexi's right. And she says like the most of Europor have kids later in the US, like late 20s and early 30s. Okay, it seems like that's the that's the trend. And also Lexi says also personally she thinks 27 to 30 is perfect when you have at least a stable underground, and her mom had her brother at 30 and her at 33. Like in terms of, I think Lexi, correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about as a woman being 27 to 30 then becoming a mom, and not maybe especially for also talking about men becoming a dad. But it makes sense with the financial situation. Absolutely makes so much sense what Lexi is saying here. And Tessa says, if any of you want to see her cheer team, oh, okay, she got an Instagram channel, cool, with her cheerleading team. And Lana says also, yeah, she also wants to be able to do a lot of things with children, because you get to a certain point where you can't handle some things, whether it's be with pain or your tolerance, she says. And Ori says, because of me, Udizys, of you, every time she leaves ballet and she yells out, stay watchful. Well, yeah, it has an impact on you. Hopefully, a good and valuable and resourceful one. But staying watchful is very, very valuable, I think, and very good and very important. And also, I really have to catch up with the Twitch chat. It's going on a lot in there. Lexi says, like, early 30s are not really that complicated. She says in becoming a mom, I think. It becomes difficult around late 30s and beginning 40s in terms of the biological risks of maybe a miscarriage or something wrong with the baby and health-wise. And River says, for younger people, especially teenagers, getting married in their 20s is ideal, but sometimes life doesn't go the way they imagine, and she finds more and more people in their late 20s and 30s no longer prioritize having a family or having kids. But this is not to generalize. Yeah, it's like, it's some sort of a trend maybe nowadays to become parents later, or marry later than it was maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's yeah, some sort of a trend, right? And Lexi says she feels like it's a different perspective from the US. Like what she said, Lexi, I think it was like, yeah, she said like the European people have kids later than the US, like some sort of how she phrased it here. And also Lexi says like average age in Europe is over 30, most being 31, like becoming parents or marriage maybe even. And Audrey says her mom is into it, but not her, but she loves figure skating, so she doesn't mind. Okay, like in terms of her mom is not really into figure skating, she's more into ballet because she was a ballerina herself, right? Your mom, Audrey. And Audrey says she will make it to the big league in the Olympics with the figure skating. Yeah, put in the effort and make things happen, Audrey, absolutely. Audrey says her sister loves it in terms of the cheerleading. It's her whole personality, okay? And she also says it's also what makes the difference between her and her twin, because both sports create different bodies. People often say the only way they tell her and her sister apart because the way they're built. Okay. How does the cheerleading sport build the body of a cheerleader, and how does the ballet sport build the body of a ballerina? Would be interesting to know your take on that, Audrey.
우리 시간 없어.
난 소리 질러.
우리 시간 없어. 빨리.
경찰
여러 사람들이. 뭐라고? 아! 왜 나한테 하고 있어? 너가 영어 했잖아.
Okay, Toyon has choose.
Evelyn's breaking the rules here.
해요. 여기 나가자. 나가.
왜 도망가고 있어? 따뜻하게 만들 거야. 왜? 이거 봐봐. 너무 귀여워.
That was cute, yeah.
소, 씨소.
아니 그렇게 영어해.
한국 사람들은 시소.
근데 그게 왜 나왔어? 신발 보냈대?
아니 큰 게 있잖아. 방울 작은 거 있잖아.
And Coyote says, nice to watch. In terms of the stream right now. I think maybe Coyote's, well, yeah. I think it's nice to watch the stream. It's wonderful. And Coyote also says, like, having children at a later age is better, like, financially and psychologically. So Coyote is more of the camp, becoming a dad or a mom later in life, not like the early age of 20 or what, ever like this. Yeah.
빨리 때려 빨리 때려.
아니야, 나 영어 안 썼어.
썼어?
여러분?
이거 너무 귀엽다고 하려고 그랬잖아 영어로. 근데 너무
엄마야. 여기에요.
아니 나한테 중으로 했잖아.
나한테 중했잖아. 내가 안 했어. 세게.
근데 진짜 세게 해.
이거 풀어줘. 시끄러워. Hurry.
Oh, yeah, she earned a fourth one.
이제는 해야 돼.
어떻게 하면 안 돼? 아니 이렇게 하면 안 돼. 그럼 여기 할 거야.
빨리 해.
아니 이거 다들 보면 조금 어떡해. 여기서 나와. 준비됐어?
Ooh, slapped. Oh, that almost looks like Jerry, like her dog of Evelyn. She mentioned her dog Jerry in the Hear Me Out cake video, bro. That one was different.
강아지야 너무 귀여워. 이거 잠옷 귀엽지 않아? 현민이가 생일이 며칠 안에 있어가지고 현민이 선물 사러 가는 거예요. 너가 원하는 스타일 있어? 없어? 그냥 예쁘면. 이런 것도 귀엽다. 샀어요. 나 너무 신났어요. 이게 내가 제일 처음 명품이에요. 명품 아이템. 나중에 집에 가서 홀 해줄게요.
자기는 몇년 됐노?
1년.
1년? 미국에서는 보통에 했다 그런 거예요?
네. 아저씨는 딸님 있어요?
아들
아들 한 명이요. 몇 살이에요?
40
Ah, they're surprised. Yeah, Evelyn really wants to get into the mood with having children. Oh,
14살 문화가 저기 너 엄마 아버지 알만 머락하나? 안 머락해?
벌써 알아요.
어?
벌써 알아요. 아저씨였으면 어떻게 혼냈을 거예요?
우리 같으면 좀 난리 났지 14살
Okay.
먹는 게
what is that?
우리 같으면 좀 난리 났지 14살
If his 16-year-old child did that, he said.
먹는 게
안녕하세요 여러분. 우리 하루 종일 쇼핑하다 집에 와가지고 이제 여러분한테 홀 할 타임이에요. 홀. 누가 먼저 갈 거야?
We got Hale. I'm gonna call you Hale in the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, Hale. And Hale says, matter of fact, let me know your pronouns, Hale. And Hale says that he or she has to disagree with becoming a parent late in life. So Hale got a different take on that. The Coyote says that he's a millennial in terms of with the becoming thing. Yeah, again, there are different perspectives on that with becoming a parent. But yeah, we elaborate it all together and debated about it pretty good. But if you still want to share some opinions, feel free. Hale or Coyote or Lena or whoever wants to share. Also in the YouTube chat.
방금 뭐라고 했어? 첫 번째로 먼저 가는 데가 보여줄 거예요. 입어볼게요.
와우.
이게 첫 번째로 탱탑을 샀어요. 탱탑.
나시.
Bro, that's so interesting to me, bro. That's so interesting to me that in this video, and we already in a half an hour, like in the original video, through, that not one single time, any of these ladies here said the word never. Never say never. Because, yeah, that's the only time, you know, heard me saying this. So without that, it would have been a video without me saying never say never, bro. You know? That's very interesting there, because it seems like this word is used a lot, bro. And then, I dropped my line.
날 때려! 내가 너 영어만 했잖아. 살살 할게, 살살. 여기에 때려. 머리가. 이거 벌칙이야, 벌칙. 너 영어 했잖아. 너가 해. 그냥 때려! 아, 내 손이 아파.
나 지금 다 이거 하고 있어요.
구글. 그래서 이게 첫 번째 결제. 그 다음에 이 자켓을 좀 나쁜
Okay, is it a leather jacket? No.
사람같이.
It looks a little bit like some jeans fabric, but not jeans. It's more a little bit of a shiny something.
아니 원래 이렇게 조금.
Or is it some sort of a leather, but not real leather?
이렇게 돼요. 이렇게.
Lana says it looks like leather. Yeah, somehow, right? But I can't really point out if it's like if it's real leather or what type.
잠그면 좀 더 이게 저한테 제일 마음에 드는
I missed a whole lot of subtitles here because I was looking at the jacket.
결제였는 것 같아요. 그 다음에
Okay, maybe it stays a mystery. Lana says she doesn't think it's real leather. Yeah, like I also say I think like that. And Lana says also she didn't even notice that I haven't said never say never. And I'm also gonna check on the chat here. And oh, we got Caroline in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Caroline. She said, also TikTok is of course banned. Not yet. Not yet. That will be decided tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow when Trump will take office. Because Biden wasn't making any moves on the TikTok banning thing so far, as I know. And also, Lana says, yeah, it was so sad when I didn't see my video. She said, like her video. And now to the build. Ori says both has muscles, like cheerleaders and ballerinas. Both have muscles, but for ballet, your body becomes longer and thinner because it's what makes the sport looks elegant. For cheerleading, you constantly tumbling, being thrown all over the place. If you're a flyer like her sister, but it's your base. You have to carry a bunch of people to cheer, like the base holding them. A bunch of to carry a bunch of people. So cheer creates more muscular build, and you have to have you can't be too thin to do the sport. Well, in Germany you can't. She doesn't know about other places, and your sister is a base in her cheerleading team, so she has to carry all the people. And also, Audrey says she can't really describe, but you can see the difference by looking at it in IRL, in real life. And also, Lana said she made videos on TikTok, or did, since now it's banned. But basically, like videos that girls post, like the Caligari sisters, she guess. Wait a second. So you can't post any TikToks anymore, but you can see the videos that the Caligari sisters are posting, since they're living in Canada, right? And Audrey says, yeah, she's very happy about that she's not American, and she can still see all the American posts before they left. Their accounts are still here. And Alana also said, no, it didn't got banned, yeah, in TikTok in the US. And Lana says, oh, Lana says it got banned around 6 p.m. yesterday. Biden didn't make the decision since Trump was about to go to office, so he gave him the will to make the decision if they do get TikTok back or not. Okay. Seems like it happened. Okay, I'm not yeah, I haven't heard the newest news about this, the breaking news. So it wasn't Trump who said, okay, now I want this ban, because he stated that he doesn't want TikTok to be gone, because that was a big impact also to reach young voters throughout his campaign. So, but I think like wasn't it like in his first presidency, like from 2016 to 2020, where he was talking about or thinking about banning TikTok, but now he has learned, like, okay, TikTok is maybe a little bit more beneficial than he thought. But maybe I think he gonna reverse it or work around it. He got something. I think he got something up his sleeve. They also said in an article I've read. And Audrey says she's flyer. Okay, now I got it. And Lana says, but Trump didn't say he is gonna do everything to get it back. He doesn't come into office till Monday, which is tomorrow. She hopes they will. She misses Nick's TikToks, like Nick Sterniolo. And Audrey says she witnessed it get banned for Americans. She was watching Avani's stream and it started loading and didn't stop. Okay. Lana says it was not the people from Supreme Court that wanted it banned because of Meta. She doesn't think she find it ridiculous, to be honest. She said because apps like Twitter exist and she doesn't know why they don't ban it. She think because it's Elon Musk's app and he's powerful, but who knows. I think it has to do something like we also reacted to the Penguins video, like Most Critical Charlie, and his point was like, yeah, maybe it's because China gets all the data, because China is the owner of TikTok. And yeah, how he said it, Uncle Sam is not amused by that their citizens' data goes into the hand of the Chinese. So that's more a thing I see, like pretty much logic and sense in that. That's the case why.
마지막으로 사는
The reason why.
게 이거예요. 카다시안 한국 버전으로 말할게요. 이게 다음으로 사는 거예요.
구멍이 왜 이렇게 많아?
잠깐만.
아니 이거 원래 만지지 마. 아니 이게 왜 이렇게 아니 이렇게 만지지 마.
Okay.
너무 많이 만지니까 답답해.
회색 날씨 있고
지나치게 자극.
I would have liked this top more, I think, like fashion wise, if it would have been some sort of a very, very short crop top, just also covering the upper part of her body. But yeah, just covered here, all that, because obviously you have to combine it with something different. But like it would have been one top in itself, covered here with the looser sleeves and the back free. I think that would be a pretty cool fashion choice.
안 그래 어디 갔어? 원래 이게 슈러그 SHRUG 슈러그입니다.
이건 뭐야? 이건 강아지.
강아지 멋있는 디자인이에요. 근데 이걸 안 갖고 싶으면 이렇게
찢을 것 같아. 너무 세게 당기면.
아니야 너무 좋아요. 내가 또 샀어 뭘. 진짜로 마지막이 또 세일하는 옷이었어요.
말하는 속도가 너무 느려.
닥쳐. 여러분 세일 부분에도 봐야 돼요.
Okay. Okay. It also looks, yeah.
생기는
Yeah, the top looks interesting, I think. Because it's not essentially also all everything closed on the neck. Got a little bit of the yeah, diagonally shaped part here over the shoulder, and also like the lines to it. I think, yeah, it's also, yeah, like for casual clothing, also a interesting fashion choice, I think.
게 세일하는 게 아니고 예쁜 것들도 있어요.
Oh, it's also got a little side part here, also interesting, yeah.
카일리 제너 타이 같이 생겼지. 저게 다였습니다. 감사합니다.
저는 똑같은 브랜드에서 이 원피스를 샀어요. 입어보지는 않겠지만
Get dressed.
이런 식으로
더 자세하게 말해주세요.
이게 촉감이 아주 차갑고
촉감이 뭐예요?
촉감? 모르면
뭐예요?
구글 번역해봐 너가 알아서. 이게 어떤 촉감이냐고? 나도 모르겠어요. 얼마였어? 얼마인지도 잘 모르겠지만
Yo, that sounded a little bit, yeah. You heard that, bro? Listen to that again.
나도 모르겠어요. 얼마였어?
Yeah, my butthole. It sounds like that, bro.
얼마인지도 잘 모르겠지만
아무것도 몰라.
근데
저리 가세요. 도움이 하나도 안 줘요.
근데
홀
여기 주머니 있어가지고 이게 키포인트예요.
브랜드 네임 알아줬어?
브랜드 네임은 EEOL. 예뻐서 구매했습니다.
다음
알았어. 나는 돈 아끼고 똑똑하게 샀어요. 내 생일이 다음 주니까 언니들이 나 카드 지갑을 사줬어요.
우리가 안 사줬는데 엄마가 사준 거야.
나 엄마가 사줬어요.
나 엄마?
내 엄마.
네 엄마.
너무 예뻐요. 진짜 세게 심각하고
세게 심각하게. 세게 심각하게. 진짜 세게 심각하게.
And gonna check on the chat. Also, wait a second. Lana says she meant that her videos that she posted on TikTok are like what the Caligar sisters post on TikTok. Okay. And she can't see videos or anything. It doesn't let her do anything anymore as for every American. Okay, that's what she meant. And Ori says America only wants to ban TikTok because they don't come up with its first jealous people. And Lexi says she hopes the Americans come back, but she doesn't want them to sell it to Elon or Meta. Yeah, but you know the thing is, I think Mr. Beast. I don't quote me on that. I think I saw it on a thumbnail or maybe just a preview of an article or whatever that Mr. Beast is thinking about buying TikTok. I think, but again, don't quote me on that. Coraline says it's so empty and quiet without American TikToks now, but there are still British TikToks, right? A few of me guys and girls said that they're really into British TikToks. And Lana says, bro, they better not sell it to them like Elon or Meta. And Lexi says TikTok is even owned by China. Yeah, that's the main reason, I think. And Lana says she hopes they don't sell it to Elon also and Meta. Lana. And Lana says, yeah, it is, but most in terms of TikTok is the owner of China's the owner of TikTok. But she said, but most of the people that are on TikTok are Americans. She thinks that's what Coraline meant. And Coraline says, yeah, exactly. And Colin says, are they triplets like the Haas sisters? And Lana says, no, they're sisters. Evelyn's the oldest, and it's Erica and then Emily. Audrey says, no, the one in the middle is the older one. On the right is the middle, and left is youngest. Yeah, I also had to learn it. Like, Evelyn is the oldest. Oh, I had my finger on the keyboard. Erica is the middle child, and Emily is the youngest. And River says, questionable people want to buy it. Alexi said, it isn't owned by China. It's not? Who's the owner of TikTok? Like again, no, it's not. I'm not talking about China, the state of China, like the country, isn't owning TikTok, but a Chinese person, a Chinese entrepreneur, a Chinese businessman, I think. Lana says it is. Lexi says no, it's not. Can someone pull it up? Pull it up, Jamie. And Coraline said she said TikTok should be owned by the Sturniolo triplets. And Lana says the CEO is a Singaporean. Oh, and okay. And Lexi says like he's Singaporean, the CEO. And Lana says, but TikTok is China based, so the ethnicity of the TikTok owner or CEO, whatever, is a Singaporean, but he founded this company of TikTok, or what is it? That was like ByteDance in China, so it's a Chinese company. And Lexi says his wife and kids are American, of the Singaporean CEO of TikTok. Okay, yeah, thanks for sharing these informations, me guys.
심각하게.
아니 내가 진짜 세게
세게 생각했어?
모르겠어요. 상관없어요.
심각하게 생각했어?
신중하게 생각했어?
몰라. 열어볼게요.
와우.
이거 샀어요, 여러분. 여러분. 나 칼 한 개 여기에는 넣을 수 있어요.
인생에서 카드 지갑 필요 없었는데 이제는 고등학교라서 카드가 필요해요.
카드가 있어야 이제.
근데 카드 한 개만 있잖아.
학교 카드도 넣을 수 있는데 막 한국말 가게 갈 때 막 한국말 없는 것 같아. 기프트 카드.
그거 쓰이면 지갑을
아니 근데 쓰고 싶으면 쓸 수 있잖아.
아무 카드 되지.
일하는 사람이 이거 영어로 썼잖아.
한국
가지고 있어.
잠깐만요.
뭐?
방금
아니네.
아니야.
영어 썼어.
아니야, 영어 안
썼어.
오마이 했잖아.
그니까 오마이 굿니스 맨날 쓰잖아 너.
근데 영어로 오마이 굿니스가 아니고 영어로 했잖아.
아니
오마이 했는 게 아니고
오마마마.
오마 했어. 전화.
It's almost over.
고맙습니다 다들 본
뭐라고?
고맙습니다. 왜?
다들 봐서 고맙습니다.
Bro, I think that's about a 2-hour reaction again. Yeah, that's what happens on this show, right? Big reactions and real reactions.
나말 안 했어.
I think even I've uploaded on YouTube, like yeah, recently. The shortest UDYZYZ reaction in the history of the UDYZYZ show, and it was the reaction to the alternative cuts edit video of Tuco and Squid Game. It's about 3 minutes, I think. Also, 2025 just started, and we had the longest and the shortest UDYZYZ show in the UDYZYZ show history so far.
아니잖아.
했어. 그럼 오마이 때문에.
이제 마지막으로 저는
빨리 좀 열어주세요.
전 마지막으로 가방 샀습니다. 미국에서보다 가격이 저렴해가지고 이 냄새가 뭐야? 가방 냄새. 이렇게 조그만 가방이에요. 제가 인생에서 처음으로 짜자짜잔.
You can fit a whole lot of stuff into this bag.
너무 귀여워요.
But again, yeah, that's fashion. That's, yeah, when it comes to bags for women, right? It's some sort of the aesthetics most of the time. But also, I also have to say, like having a girl with you wherever you go in, or your wife or your girlfriend or a friend or whatever, a female friend, or also a dude maybe who's carrying a bag. But if they got this bags, really these bigger bags, it's very convenient if you have to store something, bro. Maybe if you get a water bottle or whatever, I got my water bottle all the time with me when I'm doing these shows. We can put it in there if you don't want to hold it all the time. If she or he got space in it.
엄청
So I'm not complaining.
조그만 가방이라서 퍼스로 멜 수 있고 이렇게 들 수 있고 근데 엄청 조그매서 너무 귀여워가지고 샀어요! 그게 끝이에요. 우리의 홀.
홀 누가 제일 좋았는지 댓글 안에 말해주세요.
누가 제일 예쁜 거 샀는지. 취향적으로 제가 산 게 제일 예뻐요. 2가지밖에 안 샀는데 그래도 너무 예뻐요. 이게 다입니다.
Erica really likes to put out her tongue. That's her move. Her seems her signature move. So it's over. Well, that was very interesting in terms of culture and also their little shopping spree, whatever not. Yeah, I enjoyed this video, and if any one of you want to see more Hass's reactions, recommend something in the YouTube comment section. I consider it, absolutely. You deserve this like Hass's. There you go.